You know, for decades, they told us the same thing. Cholesterol is bad. It clogs your arteries. It leads to heart disease. And we believed it, didn't we? We cut out eggs, butter, red meat, all the things we were told would send us to an early grave. But what if I told you that's not the full story? In fact, new research is showing that cholesterol might not be the real villain after all. And blindly following outdated medical advice, that could be doing more harm than good. I've seen too many people, good people, spend their whole lives fearing cholesterol only to end up with health problems that had nothing to do with it. So today, I'm going to tell you the truth, the real truth, not the one designed to sell you pills. By the end of this video, you might never look at cholesterol the same way again. Before we dive in, take a second to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to John the Stoic. I share real, no-nonsense health advice to help you live longer, stronger, and wiser. Now let's get into it. You know what's funny? Our bodies actually produce cholesterol. That's right. It's not some foreign invader. It's something our bodies make because we need it. Cholesterol is essential. It keeps our brain sharp, it helps our body produce hormones, and it even plays a role in repairing cells. And yet for decades, we've been told to fear it. But here's what they don't tell you. Cholesterol itself isn't the enemy. The real problem? Chronic inflammation. A study in the British Medical Journal found something shocking. There's no clear link between high cholesterol and heart disease in people over 60. In fact, some research suggests that people with higher cholesterol actually live longer. So why have we been told to avoid cholesterol like it's poison? And why are millions of seniors still taking cholesterol-lowering drugs every single day? Well, that's where things get interesting. They like to split cholesterol into two categories, right? LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, and HDL, the good cholesterol. But here's the thing, it's not that simple. LDL itself isn't the problem. It's actually a delivery system for nutrients. The real issue is what type of LDL you have. Doctors never talk about this, but there are two types of LDL, small dense particles and large fluffy particles. The small dense ones, they can get stuck in your arteries, oxidize, and cause inflammation. But the large fluffy LDL, completely harmless. And guess what causes the bad kind of LDL? Not eggs, not butter, but processed sugars, vegetable oils, and refined carbs. That's right, the very foods that have been pushed on us for decades as heart-healthy are actually the ones causing the most damage. Now let's talk about statins, those little pills they hand out like candy to lower cholesterol. More than 40 million Americans take them. But do they really work? Here's what they don't tell you. Statins don't prevent heart disease. They lower cholesterol, sure, but they don't necessarily make you live longer. And the side effects? Oh, they don't like to talk about those either. Muscle pain, fatigue, memory loss. Some studies even suggest statins may increase your risk of diabetes. Think about that. Taking a drug to protect your heart, but it ends up increasing your risk for another serious disease. So, do statins have a place? Maybe. If you've had a heart attack, or if you have a serious underlying condition, they might help. But if you're just taking them because your cholesterol is a little high, you might want to rethink that. So if cholesterol isn't the enemy, what is? Inflammation. That's the real killer. So instead of worrying about cholesterol, here's what you should actually be doing to protect your heart. First, eat healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, grass-fed butter, these are the foods your body needs. They don't clog your arteries, they nourish them. Second, cut out sugar and processed carbs. This is what really leads to inflammation and heart disease. Skip the white bread, the pastries, the sugary cereals. Your body will thank you. Third, get moving. You don't need to run marathons, but a 30-minute walk every day, that'll do wonders for your heart. Fourth, manage your stress. Chronic stress causes inflammation, and inflammation leads to heart disease. Find ways to relax, whether it's meditation, deep breathing, or just enjoying a good book. For years, we've been told to fear cholesterol. We've been told to avoid real, whole foods and replace them with low-fat, processed junk. And we've been told that statins are the magic fix. But the truth? The real cause of heart disease isn't cholesterol. It's inflammation, it's sugar, it's stress. So if you're still afraid of cholesterol, I hope this video helped clear things up. If you've been on statins for years, maybe it's time to ask some questions. And if you want to know the absolute worst foods for heart health, drop a comment below, because that might just be my next video. Which part of this video shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this information eye-opening, take a second to like, share, and subscribe to John the Stoic, because staying informed, that's the key to staying healthy.